Hey music theory students, welcome to another discussion of music theory. And today we're going to talk about supertonic seventh chords. You know that a seventh chord is a chord that has 4 tones in it, and it's got 2 tendency tones in it. The third of the chord and the seventh of the chord. The third resolves up and the seventh resolves down. We know that from dominant seventh chords, which have the notes 5, 7, 2, and 4, and the 4th scale degree is the 7th of the chord, it resolves down, and the 3rd of the chord is the leading tone in the key and it resolves up. Okay, now let's take that same concept and apply it to a supertonic 7th chord. A supertonic chord is a 2 chord. It's got the notes 2, 4, and 6 in it. Now if you add the 7th, that'll be adding scale degree 1. Now 1 will now be your tendency tone. That is the 7th that needs to resolve down in the next chord. And the 3rd of the chord is scale degree 4, and it needs resolution up. We're going to look at this in the music of Bach. Here's chorale number 99 in the key of A minor. And here is your supertonic chord. And notice in this case, it's in inversion. So it's listed as 2, 6, 5. Do you remember the inversions of a dominant 7th chord? They are 5, 7. They are 5, 6, 5, they are 5, 4, 3, and they are 5, 4, 2. Well, these same Arabic numbers apply to supertonic 7th chords. Here is your first inversion, it gets Arabic numbers 6, 5. The most common inversion for a supertonic 7th chord is this one, first inversion, 6, 5. Why? Because it allows us to play scale degree 4 in the bass, and it functions as a good preparation for dominant harmony. So here's scale degree 4 heading into 5. Okay? Now what's interesting about the supertonic 7th chord is that it has scale degree 1 in it. So that is a suspension heading off of a 1 chord. And here Bach uses in A minor his 1 chord. He's got a C and an E and an A, and he's got the A here. It's a 1-6 chord heading into a 1 chord. And now the A is held as a common tone and descends down. When the A heads in, or when scale degree 1 heads into the 2, 6, 5 chord, it becomes highly charged. It becomes the 7th of the chord, and then finally gets resolution downward. Let's take a listen to some of this stuff in action. So here's the first chord. It's your 5, 6 chord heading into the tonic, passing tones, chordal skip, and now here's your 2, 6, 5 chord. So one more time. There is your suspension, scale degree 1, heads down, 5, 7. So one more time. 2, 6, 5. So, supertonic 7th chords often appear in first inversion. They happen a lot in Baroque music, but other music as well. Romantic, Schumann uses them a lot. They'll happen in other music as well. And they are good chords to prepare dominant harmony, especially found in 2, 6, 5 position. But you'll also find the supertonic chord in root position, in standard 2, 7 position. So, before we head off, let's take another listen. 5, 6. And before we check out, let's just clarify what the tones are and how they resolve. Scale degree 4 and the 2, 6, 5 chord heads up to 5. The A is scale degree 1 being suspended over from the 1 chord. It functions as the new 7th and it heads down. All 7ths get resolution downward. What about the F? What is the F in the 2, 7 chord? It's the 5th of the chord, and it has the option of resolving up or down. Here it goes down. Sol, la, sol, and in minor they usually do head down. That flat 6 heads into 5. And then what are the other tones that are missing? It's the D that we didn't discuss yet. Oh, we did discuss the D. The B. The B is scale degree 2, And in a 5-7 chord, scale degree 2 also exists. So it's being held over as a common tone between 2-6-5 and 5-7. So 2-6-5 chords and 5-7 chords have scale degree 2 and 4 in common. So you'll find those are good chords to shift between. All right. So once again, thank you for listening. And here's Bach's chorale number 99 with a supertonic 7th chord in first inversion.